Before an employee resigns, subtle signs often appear, often unnoticed until it's too late. These indicators can be easy to miss in the hustle and bustle of daily operations. Changes in tone, withdrawal from team activities, or a general disinterest in projects they once championed. Recognizing these shifts is the first step in addressing potential issues. Now, AI, including tools like ChatGPT, is being deployed to analyze digital interactions within the workplace. Its purpose is to spot these early signals of disengagement or dissatisfaction, sometimes accurately predicting potential departures over a year in advance, giving companies ample time to react. Employee turnover is incredibly costly, with total replacement expenses potentially reaching up to 150% of an employee's annual salary. This significant financial impact has made employee retention a data-driven priority for many organizations, fundamentally shifting the approach from relying on gut instinct and anecdotal evidence to leveraging algorithmic insight and predictive analytics. Especially in remote work environments, where traditional interpersonal cues are much harder to spot and interpret, AI steps in to systematically monitor engagement levels and communication patterns across the entire organization. Instead of passively waiting for employees to submit their resignations, companies can now proactively intervene much earlier, directly addressing underlying issues and concerns before they escalate into a decision to leave the company. The ultimate goal is to proactively identify and fix sources of dissatisfaction. Whether it's burnout, perceived lack of growth opportunities, or a fundamental misalignment with company values or job expectations, before valued employees reach the point of deciding to leave the organization, the era of relying on guesswork and intuition is definitively over. The age of predictive retention powered by sophisticated AI is officially here. AI's predictive power in the realm of employee engagement comes from meticulously analyzing vast amounts of digital data, a process that uncovers hidden patterns and subtle indicators. This includes analyzing meeting transcripts, scrutinizing chat logs, and a multitude of other communication channels. It tracks subtle shifts in language, identifying changes in tone and vocabulary, like a shift from using "we" to referring to "the company," potentially signaling detachment from the team or the organization's goals. Beyond language, behavioral changes, such as consistent camera-off patterns during video calls, increasingly shorter responses in written communication, or a noticeable monotone in speech during meetings, are all flagged as potential warning signs of disengagement. The AI then aggregates these various cues, building a comprehensive risk profile over time, allowing for a more nuanced understanding rather than reacting to isolated incidents. A noticeable drop in positive language or an increased sense of withdrawal automatically triggers alerts for managers, prompting them to take action. This multi-layered analysis allows the AI to accurately predict who is potentially at risk of disengaging, ultimately giving companies a valuable chance to proactively act and intervene before it's too late to retain valuable employees. When AI flags a high-risk employee, it prompts managers with actionable steps, like scheduling a one-on-one. For example, an engineer's declining engagement triggers a conversation, revealing a need for new challenges. The company responds with growth opportunities, retaining talent and reinforcing a supportive culture. Retaining just one key employee can save over $100,000. Scaled up, the savings are massive. AI-driven retention tools pay for themselves by reducing turnover, boosting morale, and protecting productivity. Data-driven insight leads directly to a healthier bottom line. But using AI to monitor employees while offering potential benefits raises significant ethical concerns that need careful consideration. It's a delicate balance. These concerns revolve especially around privacy and consent, which are fundamental rights. Employees may not realize their words, actions, and even subtle behaviors are being analyzed and scrutinized, blurring the line between genuine support and intrusive surveillance, creating a potentially uncomfortable work environment. Bias is another significant risk. AI could easily misinterpret cultural nuances or neurodiverse communication styles, leading to misunderstandings, unfairly flagging some employees and impacting their career progression. Without transparency and clear communication, trust erodes quickly, and what was intended as a supportive tool can easily feel like constant, overbearing monitoring, breeding resentment. For ethical use and to maintain employee morale, companies must be completely open about data collection practices, ensure fairness in algorithms, and regularly audit for potential bias in the system's outputs. The future of AI in the workplace ultimately depends on responsible, transparent implementation and a commitment to ethical considerations. So, who sets the rules and boundaries for AI in the workplace? As these tools grow exponentially more powerful and integrated, leaders and organizations must proactively decide what's fair, what's ethical, and what's definitively off limits to protect their employees.